So this keyboard here is, I want to say, 4 years old ish, somewhere in the market between 2 and 4 years old, and it has served me well. I used this keyboard to game for so many years, and it never failed me. It still works. I mean, it's still a great keyboard. Great. It is a membrane keyboard, and it was about $10. So I'm gonna turn this light off. But I'm gonna try gaming with it again, because I'm used to having a mechanical keyboard made by Razer, and immediately I can tell the difference. So something I will give this keyboard that I really like, that I hate about my Razer keyboard, is my Razer is so robust. Like, this I can like double paddle, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. But my Razer keyboard, it's just, it doesn't pop up as quickly. And I kind of like that. I kind of like how quickly this keyboard. So, I mean, in terms of keyboard, it's everything you'd need in a keyboard except for backlighting. Like, there's not really anything missing. So this is an Insignia keyboard. I didn't know they made keyboards, by the way, until I bought this thing. I knew they made like TVs and monitors, but I didn't know they made keyboards. And honestly, for $10, maybe even less, this is a very, very good keyboard, especially if you're not doing any heavy gaming. Like, if you're just playing like Minecraft and games like this will definitely be enough. Though I do recommend getting a keyboard with backlighting, because, sitting in a dark room like this, you guys can't see the keyboard. I can barely see it. But it's a solid 7 out of 10 keyboard, which, funnily enough, my Razer keyboard, I gave a 7.5 out of 10, which means I don't even like this. These keyboards are almost comparable for me. Not saying that the Razer keyboard is a bad keyboard. No, it's a good keyboard, right? I just personally wish I would have picked a different keyboard. And that might cost me a sponsorship or something in the future. Like, I don't care about that. I just want to give my honest opinion on both of these keyboards. So this Insignia keyboard is one. So this, like, not to flex or anything. Like, I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to explain. So this Huntsman keyboard is about $130. This is about $10. So this is 1/13 of the price of a Huntsman keyboard. Basically, I could have spent that $120 on this microphone. This microphone is about $100. So I think that for the price of this keyboard, it is an amazing keyboard. Like, I'm sure there's better out there for the same price, but if you just see this, if you just need a keyboard, right, and you don't care if it's mechanical, you don't care if it has backlighting, if this thing had backlighting, it would be better. Like, it would be better rated than the Razer. If this thing had maybe the same rating, somewhere around the neighborhood of Razer, right? Like this Razer keyboard I have, it would be almost the same rating. So the reason I give it the same rating is mostly the price. So again, $10 for this keyboard, right? This is $130. The reason I give it a 7 out of 10 is because, first off, the switches for membrane switches are decently responsive. They do have a bit of a plasticky crunch to them. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're pretty responsive. They don't seem to be too great. I like how it has a bit of actuation force on it, if that makes sense. The typing is fine. uh Now, I will say the reason, and here's a typing test with the Razer keyboard. Now, keep in mind, my Razer keyboard doesn't have keycaps on it currently, but it shouldn't really affect the typing. I guess it will because it's also far away, so, I'm not going to test that. But I did a typing test video. I'll do a typing test video in the future, this one versus this one, if you guys want to see that. Now, something I do want to try is this one versus this one, and then I have a third keyboard that I would like to try. I feel like that would be interesting, because that third keyboard is, I'd say, about $30-$40, so it's, not really, but it's kind of in the middle of these two. So it'll be nice to tell, because it has backlighting, so I might be able to recommend it. Now, from what I remember, I don't recommend it, but at the same time, who knows? Things could change. I don't really know. But one thing I really like about this keyboard compared to that keyboard, this one has a Windows lock key. You see this? Okay. This has a Windows lock key. See how it has the Windows button and then a lock? I use Control W to run in Minecraft. If I even miss a little bit on my Razer keyboard, I'm out of the game. You know how annoying that is in Bed Wars? So, again, solid 7 out of 10. Pick it up if you just need a new keyboard and aren't worried about backlighting. Alright, see ya.